But as far as just quickly going, I shouldn't put a bunch of staples in my workbench because that's going to piss me off later. Hello and welcome to, Carlin's Worlds. Yeah, that should work. I'm a wanderer, a tinkerer, sometimes a nomad, a military veteran. I do things differently. There will be tinkering. I have a motorcycle, a truck, and a school bus. I live off-grid, so there will be some solar, batteries, inverters, and maybe even some wind. It blows. And that's all I can fit into about 30 seconds. Oh, and please, if you like any of this, it would be really awesome if you could subscribe and click that notify bell. Drop a comment if you have any questions or ideas. Share, like, comment, subscribe, notify. Oh, and Patreon if you're really an awesome kind of person. Cool. On with the show already. Alright, more reviews and more wind. The last few days I've been buying a bunch of tools. This is Harbor Freight, Central Pneumatic, wide crowned air stapler. This was on sale recently. Drives from 1/4 inch to 5/8, 7/16 crown staples. Let's see if I got this right. 7/16, 1/2 inch. Excellent, we got the right ones. How many times have I bought the wrong things lately? Alright, so here it is. It's almost cute, it's a little guy. Instructions, it comes with an Allen wrench for something. You're supposed to oil it. I'm not going to oil it today. We will eventually. Oil daily or warranty is voided. You know what? I got oil that came with the other tool. Why don't we use it, right? I figure between a stapler, a brad nailer, and the framing gun, we got everything covered, right? We got a little bit of oil with the air nailer. Just give it a couple drops in here. End up missing more than you hit. Good. Now it's oiled. Now I am going to look at the instructions just enough to see what its recommended air pressure is. That's always important. Lots of instructions. Safety, 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 setup, page 8. Here it says 90 psi. Do not shoot your children or pets. Testing procedure. Disconnect from air supply. Empty the magazine of fasteners. Check the trigger and workpiece contact freely without moving. Okay, this has got a touch that knows when it's on the surface. Okay, this one doesn't have the bump fire feature apparently. I don't see that it says air pressure. That's interesting. The entire thing is English. Okay, so there's a couple tests to do before we load it. That's how you load it. Okay, to load, push this one in, slide that out, staples go in there. Okay, trigger, bump stop. And the exhaust port you can aim away from yourself, which is kind of nice. Because a lot of tools you end up blowing dust back on yourself, which is annoying. So before I load it, we're going to test this thing a little bit. Okay, so the idea is first, before you plug it in, there's no staples in it. Make sure, no staples. Make sure the trigger is smooth, and make sure this bottom thing moves freely, okay? There's a name for that. It's a surface sensor to make sure you're actually pushing against something.
Okay, then you take the cap off the airport and charge it. Okay. Now with nothing in there, if it's not touching the surface, the trigger should be blocked. Shouldn't fire. With the trigger not pushed, so you get your finger out of there, push it down, it shouldn't fire. Okay. Then with no staples in it, if we push it down and then hit the trigger, there. Okay, it did something, right? So we'll disconnect the air. Air's disconnected. Make sure it doesn't fire. Hit the release. Take some staples out. These are 7/16 by 1/2 inch. Set them in like so. Push it forward. Hit the release. Okay, now they're loaded. Okay. Now, again, keeping this in a safe direction, straight trigger finger, like they showed you on the range. Charge it, press it down, fire. And we got a staple. How about that? They're going just a little bit below the surface, and I'm still set at 100 psi on the air compressor, so that's good. I am definitely going to use this today for something, so we'll get more video on the other video showing the actual operation of this. But as far as just quickly going, I shouldn't put a bunch of staples in my workbench because that's going to piss me off later. There you go. And then you push it down, make sure it doesn't fire. You're good. Just like that. Compared to all of the other staplers that I've had, this is my new favorite one. Also, it doesn't use very much air. Right? Kind of like the Brad nailer. You can go for quite a while before you need to plug in the air compressor again. So, life is good.
Well, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, that should work. Cool. I do things differently. Oh, and please, if you like any of this, it would be really awesome if you could subscribe and click that notify bell. Drop a comment if you have any questions or ideas. Share, like, comment, subscribe, notify. Oh, and Patreon if you're really an awesome kind of person. Thank you so much for watching.